Alright guys, here we are today with the always forgotten about Mark 24 Motto. Alright guys, we all know the Mark 23 is goated. But the Mark 24, aka the HK45 CT, is also a very awesome pistol. Guys, 5% off Steve MP5 at Monadnock Firearms. They are the go-to place online to get the cool stuff you see in these videos and on the internet. They got it all. Save yourself some scratch. Steve MP5 at Monadnock Firearms. Link to their Instagram will be below. A quick history lesson. The Mark 24 Motto, or the HK45 CT, was supposed to be the replacement to the Mark 23. You know, the Mark 23 is just large, it's served in SOCOM, it's goated. It's a goat of a pistol, it's in video games. Mark 24 was developed because they needed a more compact version of this, because this thing is just, it's huge, it's a tank. It was never really adopted, it wasn't adopted, but this is still like the Mark 24. So, same greatness you get in the Mark 23, you get in the Mark 24. Still has safe, so you can do cock and lock. Still has the decocker. This one, instead of having 12 rounds like the Mark 23, compact tactical, has the old elephant foot base plate that takes it from an 8 round to a 10 round. So still 10 rounds, 2 rounds less than the Mark 23, but you still have the threaded barrel. You have some suppressor height sights, which the Mark 23 didn't really have. They're just kind of, you know, normal size sights, where you get the raised sights here, and you get the addition of the much needed Picatinny rail up top. Also, you can tell, you know, the trigger guard is much smaller. Still can work with a glove hand, but man, this thing is a mile long. Like, I don't have super huge hands, but I cannot reach the light with my pointer finger on the X300. So I'd always have to break my grip. I've ran this in classes as a sidearm because it's cool. And I would have to use my thumb to actuate the light. Not the end of the world, but it can be done. So again, issues with the Mark 23. Now the Mark 24, or the 45 CT, much more normal size. So, you know, you can hit light switches, even with like a medium to large size hand like mine. I don't have a huge, you know, gorilla hand or anything, and I can still reach on this, so you should be fine. Just overall, I always wanted this pistol in the collection. Glad I finally got a chance to get one now. The only downside for me, not of the gun, is I don't have a nice small 45 whisper pickle. That's something I'm missing, because I don't shoot 45 a lot. Literally, the only 45 ACP guns I own are these two. The only 45 I had for years was the Mark 23, and now the addition of the Mark 24. The only two 45s I own. No 1911s for me. I have none. Would be cool to have in the collection, but these are the 45s. Cocked and locked, 1 in the chamber, 10 plus 1, 11 rounds. Here we go. I'll tell you, I don't shoot 45 enough. It's expensive. The Mark 23 is a Cadillac. It's big, it shoots soft. It's probably one of the most accurate pistols I own. This is the first time out with this. First shots I've had through this thing is here at the range today. Noticeably a little more recoil than the 45. Obviously this is a smaller gun, a little lighter. But man, it's still got that smooth, like, Cadillac feel about it. This really isn't supposed to be like a comparison between this and the Mark 23, but I just want to show you like the difference of, like, you know, what you're gonna get or what you might see or feel just between the two. I mean, this is more wieldly of a carry gun. I've got an inside the waistband sidecar holster for this. Same with the Mark 23. I can carry both. Mark 23 is a longer barrel, longer slide, bigger gun, but it can be done. I'm a lean dude. If you got a big belly, it probably is not going to work for you, but it can be done. I've done it. I've carried it, taken the training courses. So let's take 5 shots with the compact, and then turn around and do 5 with the Mark 23, and just kind of see what the side-to-side difference is. Doing double action pull on both. That double action pull, man, woo! It's a mile long. You saw me anticipating there, you saw me flinch, thought it was gonna break. I don't shoot this in double action on the first pull. I just did it there to do it. When I was taking training courses, everything was cocked and locked. I'm not really a cocked and locked guy, but in the training courses, it was a sidearm and a drop holster. It was just up, safety off, and bangs. That's what we had to do. So double action pull, I really am not gonna do. By carrying these, it'll be cocked and locked. So there's that. But direct impression side to side is the Mark 23 shoots a little flatter, shoots a little smoother just because it's bigger. So definitely. I found myself, I need to shoot this more. This is first shots here today. I found myself I kept losing grip. I think I just need to figure out how I need to hold it. It feels different. Let's take some more shots. Let's run it again. Yeah, I mean, the 24, the smaller gun, you feel it. You feel the recoil more, to be expected. Felt like I did a better job that go around on the recoil management on this. It's still something I gotta get used to. I don't know what it is for me right now. Like, I think I'm not putting enough pressure on that forward hand. And when I go to brake, it was recoiling, and then my weak hand, my thumb was slipping off. So that's just an adjustment I need to make. All right, let's do a couple more weak hand side views so I can get a good view on what's happening here. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not putting I think I'm not putting side pressure. I don't have that problem on a 9. I mean, it's 45, more felt recoil. I think I'm just not putting forward pressure, but I'm not putting like my thumb into it. Let's do it one more time. This is why we come out here and put reps in, folks. Gotta train, gotta practice. Yep, that fixed it. Felt better that time. Just my weak hand grip. Just in training, I just always got to remind myself to be cognizant of my weak hand grip. I just got to come in, put that correct pressure on. Because that fixed it moving forward here. All right, got the Appendix Rig on for the 45 CT. Both Appendix Rigs I got are from Custom Holster Solutions. They always got all the good HK holsters, which is where I get mine from, especially the inside the waistband stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I would check them out if you're looking for kind of specialty HK holsters. So I'm going to run this and just kind of see how it is, do a mag change. I got a full mag, just 10, not 10 plus 1, just doing 10. And then the mag change 1, just kind of get a feel for it. But this is obviously a lot easier to carry than the 23, just more of that standard size pistol. No, it felt good. Felt good. Getting used to it, getting the reps in, that's what you need. Guys, listen. This isn't supposed to be a big, huge video, big, long, overdrawn video. The main idea behind this video and, you know, what you should consider is we all know HK, some of the best pistols ever made. Mark 23 is goated, SOCOM winner, right? Mark 24, don't sleep on it. Great pistol, especially if you're someone who likes a 45, wants to carry a 45, and maybe you have a Mark 23, maybe you don't have a Mark 23, and you want something 45 that's smaller, that's kind of like a Mark 23, this is it. You got the Mark 23 in a compact version, the Mark 24 Mod O. This is what this is. So guys, listen, don't forget Steve MP5 on the Instagrams. See you next time.